basement, on your property, contact Brandon at B Dry. Inside, outside, they can dry you out. Water no more. Family landscape, make your neighbors green with envy. Contact Russ. Make your yard Yeti ready. CBI cables, what the pros use. Custom audio, custom video, network and power cables built for your needs. CBI cables, plug them in. Norris Candy, home of the original candy turkey joints. Check them out online or stop in 321 North Dockstader Ave in Rome, New York. Bag Square Brewing Company, downtown Utica. Authentic German beer, authentic German food. Try the schnitzel. Ask for a cross check. Utica's finest barber shop. Contact Jordan Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Booksy.com. It's where Crosscheck gets his haircuts. Duratagre for all your new construction plumbing needs. Outside, inside, all around the town. Contact Dura. You need the pipe? They have the pipes. Utica Club Lounge, where the Yeti hang out, pre-game and post-game. Incredible food. We have live music. Have a drink with the Yeti. Get some autographs. Bay Farms, where the beef's at, where the hay's at. Contact Jimmy Fay. Master Vito Hyundai. Make your move to Master Vito. The Yeti have. It's been a great season so far. What a score. Brandwide Distillery, Cortland, New York. Stop in, say hello to Jimbo. Check out the shop. While you're at the shop, get yourself a little sampler. Sample that coffee liqueur. Have a little gin and tonic, maybe. And I know he's got that rumski. Stop in. It's what the Yeti drink. Join us on Monday nights. Toast with Brandwide Distillery, Utica Mac Incorporated. For all your sales, Francis Simile, CRM Commercial Residential Management. Contact Jason down at CRM. Robert Dix Jr. Insurance Agency. Contact Bobby Dix, Rome Sign and Display Company, where we get all our banners here at the Yeti outfit. Liberty Affordable Housing. Eric Kiefer, LUTCF, local representative and a friend of the Yeti. The B-Dry System, water issues in your basement, on your property, contact Brandon at B Dry. Inside, outside, they can dry you out. Water no more. Family lands.
Hello, Yeti Nation.
Beecher, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing good. I am doing good.
Awesome.
Another fun-filled weekend. I tell you what, that Yeti game, it obviously not the fourth quarter you wanted, but each game
Or
gets
third,
better.
or
Sorry, I
second.
gotta. Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, it
Hold
wasn't.
on, hold on 1 second, Greg. What's up, Yeti Nation? I didn't say it. I was feeling a little discombobulated. What's up, Greg? Yeah, it was a great game in regards to a defensive battle. Some mistakes made, and weren't able to capitalize when we wanted to capitalize, how we needed to capitalize. Uh, an incredible crowd.
Well, that's what I
Wow.
was talking about. From my perspective, it's more about like I got to meet Ricky Adelson, so like stuff like that. The crowd was great. Each one gets better and better. The Utica Club Lounge is amazing. The band was phenomenal. That was just like everything from the fan facing side of it, I guess, that I see was amazing. I thought
Well,
everything
a
went
little
great.
shout out to our friends Kaylee Yacht for helping out with the when I was out of the room running around doing things. She was able to jump in and took control of the official scores. I throw my. Everybody knows how I am when we score. I get my amperage up there and blow a speaker out or two, and she's able to come back and give it an official count. I loved it. It was a great part of addition into the booth, and I'm excited. A lot of great things transpired this year, Greg, and it's sad that the regular home season games are over, but who knows what the future holds? I mean, we're still in this game. That's we can play if we play, and when we can play, I'll put our team against anybody. Is if we're on, we're on. we're off a little bit, like your mic, and
Yeah,
then
I like that. That was a good one. That was good. See how good you're getting at this? This is what I mean. We
I'm
just get a
trying.
little little
A
better
little
every
ad lib
time.
here and there. Listening to Gonzo and Bobby, OMG, another great play-by-play that these guys put together for us, and the context. Just listening to them, the knowledge and the people that they know, it's incredible. And what a great shot by Chris Ryan right there.
Well, here's
We got off hot, we started going, and the flock of hawks caught up to each other, and they turned it on our parade, I guess you would say. It was a good game by them. Their goalie was great. They got some Europeans playing with them this year, which is awesome, spreading the game. I,
That's a
you know,
unique spot too, though. So where Brian is at,
yeah,
yeah. Anybody who doesn't know, so it's Brian Whitmer, and he essentially works in what is it's he's right in the Czech Republic, right?
yes, he's right in one of those smaller. No, he's in the Czech Republic. I believe he's a teacher, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think
And
something like that. He's out there, but then he also was involved with that Frank Mesner Cup and all of that because of it. So he works with Laxdie. I've had a chance to talk to him a few times now from getting to meet him on a few of these things and him working with Nice and all those guys. He's awesome. But yeah, no. So him bringing it out there was great. But I had to rewatch this Blaine goal, which I screwed up a little bit there when I tried to
it
rewind
was
it.
us
But
talking. It
oh
was
my
us
goodness.
talking. And you want to know what? I'm gonna say it right now. I'm pulling it out here. Hopefully, my green screen doesn't mess it up too bad. It looks like it is. I'm gonna pull it back over this way a little bit. There it is. Nora's Candy goal of the game. The sweetest goal of the game. Nora's Turkey Joint, Stock Stater Street, Rome, New York. Blaine, keep doing what you do, kid. You impress. You show people what the athletic ability can help, and what a great goal.
Yeah.
Air
No.
Blaine, he took off. That
Oh
was a
my
great goal.
goodness.
It
That's
was a great goal.
honestly, as of right now, that's probably my Blue Squatch Productions Utica Yeti goal of the year.
So far,
So far, that
absolutely.
is winning. If anybody thinks there's a different one, I'm not saying there isn't because I watch so much incredible lacrosse. It's kind of hard to keep up with all of it. But
Oh, there's so many. Yes, there's so many athletes doing incredible plays just like he did. That's the one nice thing I like about
Blaine
the
will come up with this.
NABLL per se versus the Can-Am concept is we do allow the dive where they don't have the dive, if I'm not mistaken.
no, well, no, they don't. Yeah, it's supposed to be more of a cylinder where they don't. But I mean, yeah, this
Yeah,
one I had to pull that up and make it big because wow.
I mean, that's the one thing that's great about the dive. He's not diving near the goalie. He's diving away from the goalie, drawing the goalie to make that step, and then sneaks it around him on the far side. Great goal.
Yeah, I mean, but
Hustle.
like just the way he pops his hips, like he's gonna go the opposite direction, and then just whoop.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Oh my
that's what
goodness.
happens when you squat 600 pounds. He literally, Blaine's a athlete at heart, and he puts in the work in the off season to keep his body in a shape where he can take off. He can launch himself. So it
Yeah.
was a great goal, and relatively a good game. I went through and I watched the game when I got home, and another great try by Peter from the backside. Great setup.
How about that
Just a bit.
save though? I mean, so their goalie,
Yeah,
I actually thought. I mean, I was not expecting that performance. He was, quite good.
yeah. No, he as far as scouting is hard when you're playing and other teams are playing. So, teams can see what we have, and that's I guess a great thing. And it's also sometimes maybe a hindrance, but not being able to know what they have other than looking at a roster. Who's this guy? I don't know. Beck's ready to go. And, the normals are usually there, and then all of a sudden, Whitmer comes through and does a great job GMing and brings in some guys, and in production they did. They had a great game. Mario Diaz. I haven't looked at the stats. I haven't. I've been crazy with lacrosse myself, getting the fields going, and then weather and all that good stuff. Today, anyhow, we had to cancel our youth program because of a storm. But getting fields and everything, I haven't gone through the stats as much as I normally do. but Mario Diaz had to have, I don't know, an incredible save percentage as well.
No,
Goalie for
Mario.
goalie, goalie for goalie, they were both incredible. Goalies made saves, some great saves. So, what I'm very impressed also with Mario is the outlet passes. He's putting dimes out there, man, and it's definitely helped us. We were definitely slow out of the back door or front door, whatever. They killed us on fast breaks again, and that definitely 27. 27 I counted. There may be more. Maybe somebody would count them different, but we had 27 turnovers
I
in an
believe it.
offensive side of the field.
No, I
So
was. This is actually. I'm talking about it here when we were talking about Mario. So, yeah, no, I was the watching Mario the way he is developed, and to watch him as the guy who I met originally, who was just carrying my gear afterwards, seeing what else the team needed. Like what can I do for you, kind of guy. And then, of course, we talk about him throwing lasers, and unfortunately, he did get picked off there by Schultzky. But you see the bomber helmet. I mean, that Nate Schultzky kid, he's a freak athlete. He's one of those guys that just like never runs out of energy. It's like Leota. When you see it out there, you're like, how is he still running? You don't quite expect the speed. I mean, but that's what I mean right there. Their goalie on that last save. That's crazy.
yeah, yeah, that was a great save. Hussey got a great rebound. Was it a pass? Was it a rebound? Another great save. They were there.
Yeah,
Uh, you
no, he
know,
he made some good saves. I think honestly, like you said, it was a great defensive game. He came up big. You guys, as I rewatched the game, I noticed more of the offensive opportunities that I didn't really. I don't know when you're
you got to
watching
hit
it
the net.
live. Yeah,
You gotta put the ball on the net. If you're taking the shot, you gotta. If we're not getting the ball on the net, it's bouncing off the backboard. If we don't get the rebound, there's a fast break, and it happened several times, and that definitely that was a hindrance. It definitely wasn't our best game offensively.
no,
And
but
you
I
want to know
mean,
what?
you had some.
Look
This
at that
one right
shot.
there.
How
Oh,
about that shot? When 50-year-old Neil Paula still doing what he does. You want to know what? Neil's he's an incredible athlete. To be able to do some of that stuff, that was an incredible shot.
yeah.
Nice job by McDonald to get the ball over. Or was that?
No, that was
I
Jimmy
think it was.
Fay.
Was it Jimmy?
That
No,
was Jimmy.
Jimmy's looking spry like that. That was the
Yeah,
wolf comment when they called him the wolf. That's
yeah,
right.
yeah. No,
You know,
yeah.
great shot, great
Get
save.
get to see the Fay Farms out there too with the. I love the jersey that was Fay .5. Got a
Yeah.
picture of that one. So like, and Chris Ryan with his family there. Like, it's just the family atmosphere there. The party afterwards. It's a great time.
That shot right there of the fans, that shot of Schiltzky was a great shot, just outside Mario's reach. But it shows a good side of the fan, but our side where you can't see it was packed,
It's getting
and
each one gets better. You're getting more and more people there. It feels like every
yeah,
time you can feel it. So I actually before the game, I was sitting at the Utica Club Lounge and I grabbed a beverage to make sure I was ready and lubricated for the stream. But I was talking to a couple fans who actually they said their kid played in college, and somebody told them that if you think it's fun, you should come watch this. They didn't know anybody on the team. They were just there to have a couple drinks, hang out, listen to some music, and then watch some great lacrosse. It was cool.
it was awesome.
They were asking
Chad
questions
Plants,
about like the
yeah,
rules and stuff. So I mean, you're definitely growing. You're finding. They actually had found you guys on Facebook. He said, was somebody told him about it, and they just happened to be there. I was talking to some of the guys. I love talking to the guys when you can tell it's their first time there because you can hear them talking and asking people. They're like, "What are the rules?" Like they'd never seen a box game before.
right.
So yeah,
I,
and I know afterwards I didn't see them, but I guarantee you they are now lifelong box fans.
We had the sad thing is Crosscheck had the flu again. This is 2 times. He coming up sick in the woods. I don't know if he got into the Jimbo Brew Brady Y brand Y vodka and got lost on his way, but that little son of a gun. It could have been the crosser. He might have been down over at Bag Square sucking down some suds.
We'll
But he
we'll
wasn't
blame
at
it
the
on
game the other
we'll
day.
blame it on Brand Y. We'll put him right up over the
He was
there.
down in Cortland. He got lost in the hills coming out of Cortland.
Got lost in the hills coming out.
They finished. Some another to say just a brain fart. A stick got away from Neil there and go to the man down, and they pumped one in on us. It
Well, the other thing is though, yeah, when you look at Oswego, you
Right there. There's a great example, and it's not a slam on Charlie. That's just the way the ball was bouncing for us Friday night. We're getting ready to wind up to take a shot. Normally, there's not an issue, and all of a sudden, the ball just feathers out of your stick. It's like you know it happened all night long, and that's sometimes the crutch of the game is you win some, you lose some. As long as you play it right here,
yeah.
winds up and just whoop, and
Oh
off
yeah.
they go. It's it was a good game though. I mean, it well officiated. I was happy with how I
With
like
what
tight
they let
games when
go
the
and what
bell's
they
out.
didn't
Yeah,
let go. Yeah. No,
as
it was
long as
a
both
good
teams,
job.
there's not
You didn't notice the
you know
officials. It wasn't
you
talked
didn't
about. That's how
notice
you know it was well
they
officiated. I
played the
didn't hear
game
one comment
exactly.
about the officials,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. The boys played the game. There was a couple calls that were questionable, but you want to what? I'll take these officials all day, every day on the blue turf. Jimmy Vanu, a former player, did a great job. No bias whatsoever. Went out there and called a good game. So I'm very proud of the officials that we've used all season long. Matt White and his crew did
Yeah,
a great job.
unfortunately, so I just watched Al deliver that hit. Is what made me think of it. Ray wasn't there. That was a big thing for us not seeing
Yeah,
Ray Snow. He's one of our favorite guys we usually run into at the Yeti game. But so now going through the year, we should have had Snow or Chuck on. I wanted to ask them like how they felt physically going out because they did go out of that O door a lot, but they got a lot more playing time this year because they were out that D door not every game, but very consistently.
yeah. We rotate people through. It's been a great season. Guys are you know we got youth and we got some experience with a little bit of age. Did we get outrun on this game? No, I think that we just had bad bounces. They didn't. There's another one. You got two guys there, and all of a sudden, boop. They're taking a shot. Great save by Mario, but that's a lot how it was all night long. That or we would go into the penalty box for you know not to say senseless, but we got to
Mental
be smarter.
mistakes. No, it's just
Yeah,
yeah,
we
mental
we got to be
mistakes.
smarter, and we will get we'll get there. We got another regular season game this weekend up in Seneca against the Serpents. Excited about that. They had a rough outing last week. We had a rough outing last week, so it should be a very competitive game. For the most part, it could turn into if it's a tie breaking concept. Hopefully, it doesn't get to that concept, but there's always that on the table. So there's a
Absolutely.
lot. There's a lot still in play. So
I got to give
excited about
whoever this is a shout out too. This is number 11 from their team. And this goal right here, though.
that was a good one. He put it
Oh
right on
my
the low
goodness.
corner,
Just
one handed.
one-handed, splits the D,
Yeah,
gets in there, and just that. I mean, that is just years of having a lacrosse stick in your hand, and just, I mean, because we've all done it.
hey,
As you're messing around
yeah,
with people, you throw that one-handed, and everybody, every little kid who plays has dreamed about scoring a game-winning goal like that. And
sure.
yeah, I mean, no, just a beautiful play by whoever that was 11.
Do
Great
me a
goal.
favor. Hey, can you go backwards a little bit?
I can. Might
Okay,
go
go
backwards a
backwards.
little farther than we wanted,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Okay.
no, we're about
Is
30
that the one we're
seconds
talking?
back. We'll get caught up.
Okay, so we went to yeah, we'll get caught up, but we got to take a better job at the defense because if you take a look, there's three defensive guys on top of this man. We
Well, you see that a couple times in here where guys are just, kind of
right
either
here,
getting beat right there. That guy cuts through the middle. Thankfully, they didn't, get it to him fast enough. But right there,
Tommy did a
that's,
great job, stripped him out. Mario gets the ball.
yeah.
Is this where they?
No,
Yeah,
they're
they
coming
got
up
the
right here.
rebound right here. Okay, now if you take a look, that Niles, Chuck, is that Jimmy coming across?
Uh,
And there's one, two. He's now got him split. His ass better be on the floor next time. No disrespect. No, a great move by him, but we got to come through and
well,
people can't come through our middle.
he
They
was.
can't.
He was
Period.
on the body, and the only thing I will say is I think that was Jimmy Fay, and I think
Found him.
Jimmy Fay was
Found
going to
him.
lay him out, but he definitely got rid of the shot before Jimmy got over there.
He held up, but
But
you know what?
yeah,
You gotta. We can't let people get
got
to
to
the
own the
front of
middle.
the net. You got to own the middle, and it's no slam on our guys. It's right here, guys are getting jamming, and go sit, and we took an extra 2 minutes for it. Mario, great save. Got to have that rebound.
That's
Just
yeah. No, I mean that.
no, he did it.
No,
Yeah,
they only had that one. You guys had some good things. Like I said, it wasn't all bad. I think honestly, the biggest thing that I took away from your regular season was you guys have got some young pieces that if you guys can keep this team together and intact. I mean, obviously, some guys will kind of come and go here and there. It's just the nature of the
yeah,
beast. But if you
yeah.
can keep, even half of your first year players, I think you're good. Every one of your first year guys, you saw a lot of big things from, and I mean, right there is one of them.
Kid's having a great year.
Oh, I
Ricky's
love
doing a
watching this
great
guy.
job.
He's so much
He's
fun
a
to
sponge.
watch.
It was
And
great
give him some
matchups that he
time,
was
he's
up
going to get
against.
better at it.
Yeah, him and Schultzke. He was defending Schultzke several times. That was a great battle all day long. Little things.
Yeah,
You
100%.
know, as far as I think we get a penalty coming up here. Chris gets one. That kid gets one. Now, who's he? He's obviously on the Red Hawks or the Onondaga team. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but he had an Onondaga helmet on.
Uh,
So they had a couple, and that's what's great about the league is you got players being able to play in different leagues, and that just means that they want to play in our league as well. Like you said last week about Nikki Snow, walking away from being in the was it Tusky or Newtown
Newtown.
game
Yeah,
or
he
what?
wasn't at a Newtown game. He was there. It's
Yeah, I mean that's a testament to what's going on the floor. Great action, great athletes being athletes, guys defending each other.
I don't know who that is. I got to find out. Yeah, I don't know. I was looking to see who that was. I don't know if that was a Red Hawk or if that was the Braves. I think it was a Red Hawks thing. I think you're right. I would
Yeah,
imagine
it
it's a
was a
Red
red
Hawks
hawk.
thing.
No, it's a red hawk. It's a red hawk on the side there.
Yeah, I could actually. I'll look
A
up their
heck of,
roster.
a heck of a good a heck of a player. I mean, he was given the business to Blaine when he scored that dive goal. He was on top of him, giving him a little love to
Give him a
the
little,
back
hey,
of
how are
the.
you?
Yeah,
This is what
how you
happens when you
doing?
go in the crease. But I mean,
Don't go in my crease.
you were literally just saying your defense should do the same thing. So I mean, that is. Do you happen to know what
Eh,
number he was? I'm gonna look through the
I
roster.
think 37. 37, or was that Beck?
I don't know. I'll
I think it
find out
was
in a
30.
second.
Well, we'll see him again. He's out there quite a bit. A heck of a, great player. Nice body by Kiefer there. Good save by Mario. And, as far as, action was intense, the, losing possession in the offensive side.
Yeah.
That hurts. That hurts.
No, I mean, like I don't know. I
But
think.
correctable mental mistakes. Get through. Neil, he got through, got his hands open, found a corner. Bang. Just
Yeah.
got to make more of that. Got to make more of that happen. Those are sweet Master Vito jerseys, I must say.
I do. I'm a big fan of the new green jerseys.
I
That's why I use the green behind the team names there.
Yep. Nice little pick off by Tommy. But they call it back for,
Yep.
I think, 6 men on the field, maybe something to that degree.
Yeah, I think somebody came out of the bench early on that one, is what
Yep.
they said.
Whitmer getting through.
Yeah, no, I tell you, watching Sully standing behind the plexiglass was a little different. As I was clipping the highlights, I was like, wait, that's Sully.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, as far as, he's ready to go. All of his stuff is right there. As far as with healthy scratches, we got guys, Brandon's still nursing his knee a little bit. So we got guys that are on the bench able to help out. Sully, is watching, trying to help out, whether he's screaming rebound or whatever. That's
No,
his
like I
boy
said,
right there.
Sully talks all the time too. He always
Yeah.
top left, top right. I guarantee if he was sitting down back there, he was yelling whenever he knew
was
he needed
calling
to.
out. Absolutely, he was calling out where the ball was, trying to help out his defense. That's what you're in the game. He's staying in the game, staying focused instead of being on the bench. He's seeing offensive sets that they're setting up. He's seeing the things that he needs to see if he does have to get in there and play. So
Yeah,
and there's
no,
another miss the net.
yeah, but
Granted,
how
great
about that
hustle,
one from
great
Suits?
hustle, no question. But I missed the net, and
Thankfully, a couple
Tho-
of, not every one cost
those
you,
are
but
but those are turnovers. That's not a shot on goal. 27 not shots on goal. that makes a difference of potential scoring opportunities. Yeah, and
Yeah.
well, obviously, like I said, we correctable things. The guys are running hard. They're doing everything they need to do. Coming off a 4th of July break, we'll go with that.
Is that
Why not?
is that Tony
Unk
Tony
doing
Bassano?
Unk's things.
Yeah.
I wish. Can you rewind that one? Will it go back 30? And we'll see. I just wanted to see if his feet really were in the crease. I know they
I
were dragging.
believe when I watched that one, I would have,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. He
actually, I
did.
did make
They,
some, I might actually
yeah,
have that in a short sitting right here.
yeah, they didn't.
Uh,
He didn't get him up in the air. They were dragging across. I just didn't know if the ball was in the back of the net before it
no,
crossed the.
I looked at it frame by frame. His toe, as soon as he came across,
It was
like,
on.
yeah, he was in it, and his knee was in pretty. I mean, we're gonna get to it here. I think it was like 15, 20. So yeah, but no, it was close. Uncle Jesse's still doing Uncle Jesse things out there, but unfortunately for him, this one was just a little bit.
Didn't have the. It's somebody on your back pushing you down.
Yeah,
That
no,
makes your
if
feet
the
go in.
goalie got none of it, or if it was out of his stick maybe, but he's already, yeah, he was down. I did look at that one zoomed in pretty close. His toe, as soon
Yeah,
as he jumped in, that the guy defense, I think, is the one who pushed his. You could see he pushed his back hip right down. As soon as he
pushing them
realized
down.
he was
Yeah,
under, he shoved him right down to the ground. It was
smart
smart play.
defense.
No, it was a good
Smart
play.
defense. Yeah, very good defense. We definitely need to work on our man up because we're scoring. There, other teams are scoring more on our man up than we are. So that's definitely a stat that we need to get better at.
Right,
And
but
a lot of it,
when you watch it though, they were all those fast break, like you talked about though, just beating you
yeah,
guys out. It's
just beating us out. We're watching 4 guys going to the ball. They're breaking 2 guys. Getting somebody to the bench and utilizing that bench 15, 20 yard whatever it is. Nice shot.
yeah,
Nice shot.
yeah, it was a
He's got
beauty.
a great
Just
out.
reaches out around him and oh yeah,
Jeremy Leary doing a nice job setting some picks. Banging through the middle. The big
Jerry's
guys.
active, very active
Yeah.
inside.
There's a penalty. That's the ones he didn't hit him that hard, but he's off balance and enough to put him in the penalty box. And a nice goal. That's where you want to look behind. That'll be a great setup come Worlds
Oh
when
yeah,
the behind the goal camera is set up. Click that one and
get the
boom.
yeah, when you get them snapped up to that plexiglass there, it's always we
Yeah,
just always run out of time. There's not enough hours or people in the day. Really, is the problem.
that's what it comes down to. Another great save by Mario.
Yeah, because that's something you don't think about. But I mean, you're literally talking probably 2 hours to run those cameras and the cables and everything.
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
them out of the way because you got to make sure everything's set up. Nobody can bump into it. Everything's got to be locked in place. Every time it hits a plexiglass, you know it's going to shake. So everything, yeah, we do have the setup. It's always just been a matter of time and bodies. But like I said, I think this game, a few mental mistakes offensively, but you guys kept them really within check. I mean, that was I
Oh
think one
yeah.
of the big positives is they definitely. It's not like they ran away from you guys.
No, not at all. Like I said, it's a great game. Again, 27 times that I counted, just of giveaways of not getting a shot off or getting the shot on goal. These are all correctable things. I'm excited. We got a great game coming up, and then following week is playoffs. And all honestly, we've proven we can play with everybody. It's just a matter of a complete game. And at this point in time, we need to go on our 3-game run. It's time to it's
How you
3 game
start how you start the year doesn't matter. So last year the Tomahawks
yeah,
were like 0-6 going into the playoffs. They were the last place team. They went to the President's Cup.
yeah.
It's how you finish the year. I mean that's really what it comes down to always. Everybody knows it's not how you start, it's how you finish. But I mean, one thing you got to take it one game at a time. You guys go up to Seneca. It was a hard
Connection.
fought
Am I still
battle.
here? There we are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're back.
yeah,
You just
yeah,
froze for
yeah.
a second.
All right. I froze up. I took a sip of that brand Y Jimbo's vodka, and it froze everything. It was awesome. As far as I, and that's exactly it, Greg. Now is we know everybody's game. We got an opportunity to play the Serpents again to see what where
But
we
that's not a
place
game you
now.
guys ran away with last time either. You won
No,
by
not at
what,
all.
two
It's going to
goals
be a
right at the
game.
tail end? I mean, that's going to
Yeah,
be a
it's going to be
very
a heck of
hard
a
fought
game.
game. It's not going to be yeah, it's not going to be an easy game by any stretch. I mean, at this point in
Uh,
time, really, everybody in your division can make it to nationals and be competitive.
Everybody in our division can play. Absolutely. As far as obviously the Spirits are showing great strength right now, and
Well, I mean,
props to them.
they're the team to beat. They have
Yeah,
put themselves on the pedestal. They won it last year. They have stayed undefeated in the season now, and
yeah,
it's time for them to see if they can continue to do it. And I do
yeah.
actually have to say, shout out to Jobson for getting that streamed. So they've got a local guy up there now doing it. He did some great things. He was enjoyable to listen to. Unfortunately, I didn't have a ton of time to watch the whole game, but we did stop and we get out of the car to smoke because we don't smoke in the car when we have, the kids. So we were out of the car and I watched part of it and I was like, this is awesome. Every team in
Yeah.
the division, every team in the league should. It just makes it so much easier for everybody because then you guys can watch it. Everybody's watching. And if there's any questions, because there's always somebody afterwards, if there's no camera, that'll run their mouth about, well, this happened or that happened, and everybody wants to show you snippets of cell phones. But when you don't have the start to finish of to really put everything in context, so kudos to him and great job with that stream up there. Dan is the guy's name, I believe, when I saw it. So kudos to Dan
Yeah,
and
Dan's
great
out there.
job.
Shout out to Mark Murphy again. As far as he's
Murph with the
captured,
photos, or yeah,
he's capturing everybody. I'm glad to see that everybody is reciprocating and helping Mark out in regards to he loves the game, as do we all. He's traveling and he's getting some great photos for every team. So Mark, keep doing what you're doing, and hopefully everybody keeps doing what they're doing by reciprocation.
yeah, no, it's awesome. I love watching it grow. It's so much fun to see. I mean, the division just gets tougher and tougher every year. Everybody was kind of wondering. I had some guys asking about, what happened to the Serpents. Or not the Serpents, I'm sorry, the Eels. And then those same guys, like I said, now we're meeting new fans and they're like, wait, wait, wait. So now that we've seen the Serpents game, they're starting to recognize some of those guys. And then they see some guys here and there. And guys are figuring out. But I mean, honestly, like you said, now the playoffs start, though. It's time to buckle down. You guys are going up to Seneca Lake.
We're going to Seneca as far as 7:30 Friday night. Excited. I've heard nothing but great things about what Chris has accomplished out there in regards to his facility. I'm excited to see the new facility there. They say it's an incredible facility, and that's through other GMs. So I'm excited to go up there and see what the Seneca Lake is all about. We're gonna stop me and the missus. Actually, they're dropping me off, and the ladies are gonna go find a small little tour of the wine area,
Aha.
and let me do what I do, and they're going to
Meet them
check
up
out
afterwards and
Geneva
drive you
and
home.
have
Yeah.
some. Yeah, exactly. Well, no, they're going to the game. They'll be at the game.
Oh,
They're probably my biggest fan. They're probably next to everybody else's, but the biggest fans. I can't say enough to the family jumping in, and it's a proud
well,
moment for myself seeing Nate
let's
do what he's
I was just
doing.
gonna say
And
we gotta shout out definitely Nate. Nate has been doing great things. He last week we told him he wasn't running the music, then the next thing you know, Nate's running the music. He's helping with the streams a little bit. He's doing his thing, Nate. Without Nate, we definitely would not have been set up on time. That I can assure you. Nate is
yeah,
they've really, and Seamus is doing great things. You watch the camera work now, Seamus is really getting dialed in, understanding the flow of it. And no, I think each stream has looked better and better. Unfortunately for you, the only thing that didn't quite perform as well was the Yeti offense. Everything else was great.
I can't say enough. Like I said, the play by play, Bobby
How cool was that
and
too? So for
and
Cosmo,
Brian.
I thought I
Yeah,
was expecting Gonzo to be playing, and I walk in and he goes, "Hey, you got an extra mic for me?" It's like, "Yeah, I
yeah,
think we can make that happen."
yeah. He was a healthy scratch as well. He's got taking care of some bumps and bruises. You want to know what? We need to make sure everybody's ready to go at the end. So that's the beautiful thing about having a deep bench. Sometimes it sucks, especially if you're a player. These guys are amped up. They want to fucking play. Pardon my expression, but that's exactly how they feel. And you know, that's the shittiest thing about. I know Tony and Johnny don't like doing it. I don't like doing it. I leave it to them. I don't want to be a Jerry Jones. I want them to do what they do, and they know what they want on the field that night, and you know, they're the right players. We just need to perform. And we're going to fine tune it. We got a great practice lined up for this Wednesday night. Excited about that. Junior Yeti are playing.
All right, so
Women Yeti.
let's stop
Women
and
are
hang on.
playing. It's
First thing
incredible.
first, let's start and let's talk about the Junior Yeti.
Yeah.
So tell us, just start from the beginning. Give us a quick rundown again. I know we've done this a few times,
Couple
but just tell
times.
everybody about
Get
who's doing
everybody
it.
out there. As far as right now, the Junior Yeti, our head coach is Aaron Coleman. Assistant coach is Ryan Sparacino. And
So
the
I
other
finally
assistant
got to
coach.
meet Ryan too.
Uh-huh.
Excellent guy, awesome,
Awesome
awesome
guy.
guy.
Awesome guy.
Threw some
Awesome
money
kid.
in on that donation we're doing for that the kid that's sick. Unfortunately, he had an illness and
I have $2 from Rick Adelson. Do me a favor, throw $2 in there. He gave me $2 and said this is
absolutely.
for, and I
Absolutely.
apologize.
If
It's
anybody,
actually
I'm gonna add
it's
those
in the
real quick.
ticket. It's in the 50/50 ticket jug. The
Yeah,
$2 are.
I'll make
But
sure I add it. But yeah, no, I will. And if
please
anybody,
do.
just shoot us a message. And if you want to just hook us up next time we see you, that's fine too. But just let us know. We're trying to raise some money. We're gonna keep it through the next round of the juniors playoffs in Tuscarora, which will end out either in Tuscarora on Saturday. It all depends, obviously. We don't know because they
Right.
play a best of
Right.
three. So first game's in Onondaga, second game's in Tusky. It could end out there. It could end the following Sunday in Tusky. But yeah, nonstop lacrosse action everywhere. Stay tuned. I mean, there's
Hey,
nothing
you're
else really.
everywhere. You just got to keep your eyes open. Because blue squatches everywhere, baby. We're on the move.
We are
On the
everywhere.
move.
But no, shout out to the Junior Yeti and everybody with that.
Yep.
I'm going to be talking with some guys. We've got a few teams interested in playing them. We're going to be setting some things up. And give us a rundown. How's the women's program going?
Women's program is up and running. Charlie Risacci is the head coach of Utica Yeti. He's also SUNY Poly women's field lacrosse coach. Carly Noecker, I'm very excited. She's helping out in the coaching aspect as well as the administrative
Oh,
concepts. So
Carly, good Carly, I will tell you, you can't talk to the officials any way you want. I can definitely see. I want to film whatever game Carly's coaching at because she gets excited. She is so much fun
she's
to.
fired up.
Yeah, she's
She's
fun
fired.
to.
She razzes Nate Jobson something fierce where it's like, all right, enough. I'm
You
telling
got to
her,
tell her, you're like, hey, cut it out because when he fires
enough.
back, he's going to now, and you've just, yeah,
Well,
no, it.
enough is enough. She's fired up. It's awesome. Like I said, to have the family involved.
No,
So
she comes down and
the
yeah.
women are. We got right now 11 on the list that have confirmed for practice on Wednesday. Excited. Becca Kiefer's playing, Nick Kiefer's sister. So
Oh. And if
getting some.
anybody wants to, so if there's any women that would like to play, is the best way to reach out to Chuck, reach out to you through this,
Reach out to me as far as send me a text 225-930-1315.
or just reach out through one of the social media.
I'm putting it. We've put it out on Facebook and out on Instagram. Tweeted it out. As far as we've got people that are interested, and I'm pretty excited. As far as Chuck's got the passion, the knowledge, and he's great coaching. So Carly's going to be learning as she's doing it, but she's been around it, so she understands it. A lot of the administrative, she helps me out with some different things. So she understands some of the administrative things that need to be taken care of. That's going to help him out. And in the long run, we got some women that want to play lacrosse. We got a varsity status. As long as you have a high school varsity status, if that means you're 17 years old, 16 years old, and your parents feel that you're able to perform at the level, it's box lacrosse, and we actually have girls that are 16 years old that are loving it. They went through our clinic during the winter,
Yeah, the one we
and
filmed some stuff with
you
Tony,
did some
kind of
filming.
doing the
Yeah,
coaching stuff. Yeah.
exactly.
So
We
you've
got
been
three of
able to
those
keep.
girls.
Wow.
Three of those girls came
That's neat.
back and want to play, which is awesome. We just picked up another goalie out of the Albany area. She's going to be coming up and playing. She's 17 years old. So the nice feature is there.
Oh, from the smoke there.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about. She's a great
Yeah.
goalie. I love what. Yeah.
Yes.
No, she's
Well,
a.
she came up. She came
Yeah.
up, and when the smoke played up a couple of years
Yeah, we
ago.
filmed. Yeah. Yeah, no,
She
I've
was
seen her.
there.
I actually don't know what her name is, but I know I have filmed her several
I do.
times,
I
and
won't
she's a
say. Yeah,
great player.
I
No,
do,
I mean
but I
she's a
won't
kid
say.
anyways. We don't want to, but
Yeah,
yeah, no,
exactly.
I know exactly who you're talking about. She's a great player.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome for you guys. I could definitely see her being one of those young ladies to, she's
Well, you
so
never
into it
know,
at this
Greg.
age.
I know
She's
there's
17, man.
another young lady down in that area that just picked up the stick not too long ago. That's been around, been watching it. I don't know. Maybe there's another little beacher running around that
She's
might
thinking about it. She's thinking about
might
it.
down in the day. You never know. Just saying, the options are out there. You know, and the nice thing is we are going to be here. We finally got something up and running. We finally got some foundation, and
It's like anything,
I
though. So what
excited.
people don't realize is when you're running any of these programs, you really need guys like Charlie Risacci or Carly or like you do or like Jobson does or Doc and Whitmer. Like all of these guys are all the unsung heroes. So you've got Chris Crane doing it with, the Serpents team. Every one of these GMs, and it is just hours and hours and hours of your time that you will never get back. But we get to accomplish some pretty cool things.
It's pretty awesome stuff. I mean, this past week, last week, we found out that we're going to be playing Team Japan during the World Games with the women. So that is an incredible honor for our girls. We're going to be playing in the NABLL championship weekend with the women's team we're entering. And then we also had the Laxnay. So the amount of lacrosse that is coming to Utica it only just started, as one of the great guys that have help bring the worlds in a lot of lacrosse. Scott Neese says with the Laxnay, it's Utica.
It's
And it
Utica.
is, yeah, it's Utica. And what's coming down the line has been incredible so far. Oh, what's up, puppy?
That's
He's
all of
got
a
a
sudden
dog
he
just like
he just came in through the that's what I was looking at. I was like, what the heck is that? He looks
Who's
under the
that?
desk at me like, hey dad,
Hey,
what are you
Dad.
doing?
Yeah, yeah. So as far as the women are up and running, and then the Yeti are practicing from at 9 o'clock to close. So it's going to be an eventful. And then we had to reschedule our Tri-City games for Wednesday. So Wednesday after work, I'm booked.
Wednesday after work you're booked. All right,
I'm
well
booked.
we've been doing it for 40 minutes, which is usually what we're shooting for. Paul,
Yeah.
it's been a blast. What else do you want to leave the fans with and leave any information as far as I know there's a lot of teams looking to, even though the NABLL season may be winding through with the playoffs, Yeti season is far from over.
Far from over. We got the worlds coming up. We have
A lot of scrimmages going on,
we
teams
got
coming in, getting
Switzerland and
ready.
Germany. Things that are with the UD, the UD, the junior Yeti now.
The
It's
jetty. We'll
amped
just
up
call him the
again.
jetty.
The Jetty. There you
The
go.
jetty.
That's
Here
an idea.
goes. The
Jetty.
jetty, you're moving.
Like a Yeti, a Jedi Yeti. A
Yes.
Jetty. As far as incredible stuff, Greg. The again sponsors. We can't say thank you enough. Again, you know, you know, thank you. Simple as that. Yeti Nation, we're going to be up at Seneca this weekend. If you can, get out there. It's a great facility to watch a game, is what I hear, and you're going to see a great game. You're going to see your Yeti pull through and come in the third place, and then we're going to head up to Oswego. If not Oswego, it'll be up to the Thousand Islands, but we're going to be either where. We're going to be there. You want to know why? Because we do exist.
Because we do exist, and that's all that matters. So,
That's it.
absolutely. Yeti Nation, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Like you said, support your local sponsors. See you next week.
Taste be dry. Inside, outside. They can dry you out. Water no more. Family landscape. Make your neighbors green with envy. Contact Russ. Make your yard Yeti ready. CBI cables. What the pros use. Custom audio, custom video, network and power cables. Built for your needs. CBI cables. Plug them in. Norris Candy, home of the original candy turkey joints. Check them out online or stop in 321 North Dockstader Ave in Rome, New York. Bag Square Brewing Company, downtown Utica. Authentic German beer, authentic German food. Try the schnitzel. Ask for a cross check. Utica's finest barber shop. Contact Jordan Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Booksy.com. It's where Crosscheck gets his haircuts. Duratagre for all your new construction plumbing needs. Outside, inside, all around the town. Contact Dura. You need the pipe, they have the pipes. Utica Club Lounge, where the Yeti hang out pre-game and post-game. Incredible food. We have live music. Have a drink with the Yeti. Get some autographs. Bay Farms, where the beef's at, where the hay's at. Contact Jimmy Fay. Master Vito Hyundai. Make your move to Master Vito. The Yeti have. It's been a great season so far. What a
We would like to thank all our channel members and Brandywine Distillery, Vince, Sandy, Kristen Dowling, Maggie Smoke, Jody Zurette, and we'll call him 445603, got that, and the Utica Yeti and OJ the Dude, the membership, making things happen for us and helping us grow the game. Thank you very much to all of our members. Without you, we would not be able to cover as much as we do. Thanks for helping us grow. We really appreciate it. Support all your local sponsors, and if you feel like buying us a drink, we appreciate it. We'll take one. Click on the join spot on the YouTube link and join for $3 a month.
toast with Brandywine Distillery, Utica Mac Incorporated. For all your sales and service needs, contact Francis Simile, CRM Commercial Residential Management. Contact Jason down at CRM, Robert Dix Jr. Insurance Agency. Contact Bobby Dix, Rome Sign and Display Company, where we get all our banners here at the Yeti outfit. Liberty Affordable Housing. Eric Kiefer, LUTCF, local representative and a friend of the Yeti. The B-Dry System. Water issues in your basement, on your property, contact Brandon at B-Dry. Inside, outside, they can dry you out. Water Family Landscape, make your neighbors green with envy. Contact Russ, make your yard Yeti ready. CBI Cables, what the pros use. Custom audio, custom video, network and power cables, built for your needs. CBI Cables, plug them in. Norris Candy, home of the original candy turkey joints. Check them out online or stop in 321 North Dockstader Ave in Rome, New York. Bag Square Brewing Company, downtown Utica. Authentic German beer, authentic German food. Try the schnitzel. Ask for a cross-check. Utica's finest barber shop. Contact Jordan Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Booksy.com. It's where Crosscheck gets his haircuts. Duratagre, for all your new construction plumbing needs. Outside, inside, all around the town. Contact Dura. You need the pipe,